Okay, and we're here. Did you continue with the one I was building? I didn't build this much.
Not yet.
Did I build all this yesterday?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. It's more than I thought. Now let's try to land somewhere here. Okay. Have this here. Okay. And I can see your stream also.
Weird how it took OBS like 40 seconds to automatically unhost Panic. Not like Twitch, I mean.
Hi, Kid Hunter. And Trouble. Hi, Trouble.
Hey, Attila.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I mean, that's why it's not working. I was in chat. So tonight I will be showing off my epic building skills.
Yeah, we're off to a race.
Yeah, off to a race. Yeah. Yeah, Sky is building this one. He is also streaming, and yeah, it takes me a little while longer. Oh no, he's starting on the next one probably. This one is finished.
Yeah, there was only the station that I finished yesterday.
Oh, I was not going to do that. I'm always so worried that I set something off.
Just set it off, then you get experience building it again.
Yeah, like with the World Eater. How many
You
did
won't
I
make this mistake twice. Then,
Yeah.
well, okay, you did, but maybe you'll learn this time.
Yeah, I think it was 3 that got away from me. Three of those things. Hi, Sky King. I still have this double placement on for some reason.
This machine is gonna be a xyor bedrock breaker, so it's gonna break all the bedrock that's here. Or rather, one machine is gonna break a part of it, and we're building 15 of them. So it's faster.
Thank you for the bits. Biggest entry. Entry. I always say this the wrong way. Oh, lost my box. This is like a parkour map also. Trying to get up there. Yeah, I think I have to fly.
I mean, I would recommend leaping potions, but we don't have a rabbit.
We should build a rabbit foot farm. Good idea. Yeah, should do it too. Thank you for the follow, awesome E-man. Awesome man, or awesome. Yeah, okay. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to this xyor bedrock breaker building thing. Let's land somewhere on top. Oops. Yeah, my parkour skills are also awesome. One thing I was going to check, Henny, thank you for the subscription. This is what a surprise. Thank you. Now you can use it. The rabbit emote. Was this so loud? Okay, let me. I'm gonna have the alert sound a bit lower. Okay, maybe this will be better. Can I test it? Still a bit loud. I'm gonna make it a bit less. Hope that works. Another thing I was going to check is my now I have so many screens. I'm losing this stuff here. The channel points. I had done something with the channel points. No, okay, it's just the same. I didn't do anything with that. But I've been messing with my colored lights, so they are an option. Okay, let's continue. Go over to Minecraft. And continue with it. I can't jump here. Yeah, let's just do that. This was cool.
No easy places frowned upon on SciCraft. We rather place the blocks up ourselves. Pride and accomplishment.
We have built nearly 4, isn't it? When I finish this one, Sky, I have built 4. We have built 4.5 or so. Sky. He muted me, maybe. I'm talking over his stream. Let's check if I'm muted. Nope. I have no idea why I double place everything.
Maybe you always click twice.
No, just click once. Are you crashing the server biggest entry?
Hopefully not this server.
No. On the Evolve server, they're doing update suppression.
Would be interesting to see how you would crash a server you're not whitelisted on.
Many times.
Certainly an achievement.
Yeah. Biggest on tree. Did you check the schematic I sent you? Are you using the same one? Yeah, I never crash the server when I'm doing update suppression. Especially,
Sure.
yeah, the creative one. Only like 5 times.
Yeah, see, you're not on the scoreboard.
Server crash. Whoa, didn't know that this was a thing. But yeah, I hope
Yeah,
I will
it's
not.
kind of manual. You can't really
Okay.
automate it, sadly.
Okay, maybe a good thing. So people won't start competing.
Because yeah, if it's a server crash, it's usually update suppression,
Yeah.
not player caused, but kind of indirectly player caused because someone made a mistake. But the server doesn't know that, so it thinks, okay, it's just some observer or whatever, and it activated it. Wrong dragon eggs go what? This one.
Isn't there something when you're doing update suppression, some settings on the server you have to incarpet? Sky, do you remember? Is it only in 12 you have to?
You don't have to set anything. There's a fix for update suppression, or kind of that fixes the crashes.
Okay.
I'm reusing that so you don't actually crash the server.
Mm.
Most of the time, at least. So the second time Panic technically crashed the server. It wasn't a crash, but it was when we went to the world border. And in the chat it said you would have crashed the server now. So yeah.
Okay.
So you still get blamed, but it doesn't hurt anyone.
One block.
We will build 15 machines. And this is number 5. Ega is finishing up number 4.
Yeah, someday I will
There's also
finish.
streaming if you're wondering. Well, in the last few days I only played during the streams. At least the building. I was still online a few minutes a day to take backups of the helix and
Yes,
stuff.
Sky.
Only build this on streams. I'm not doing hours a day, but only a few. I'm not playing as much as Mango is playing Ark.
Yeah, nobody can do that.
All the time I look into the Discord, he's in the voice chat. I don't know if he ever sleeps.
I think Sully is playing with him, and he stayed up for 3 days. And then he
Oh.
slept for 22 hours. It's crazy. Oops, wrong button. Oh.
Mango lives in the computer. Sometimes, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, you've been running a world eater. Yeah, they tend to have problems, I think. I've heard, a lot about
What problems?
Yeah, crashing world eaters. Well, not our world eaters, others. No, it was a quarry that had problems. They tend to break more often than world eaters. Okay.
But if you want to build a quarry, to know is really good. If it breaks, it's 5 minutes to fix if you know what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
No, the Skyblock world is currently not running lithium, but we'll probably use that as well when we update to 16. Gonna do some upgrade work and slap it on there as well. Especially since Tuno is doing a lot of lithium coding recently. So if there's any problems, we can blame him.
Oh.
Tuno to blame.
To blame. I think building this will help with my parkour skills.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of elytra and slime jumps. Quarry crashes. Sometimes twice a day, sometimes not. kind of funny. I noticed how I ran out of sticky pistons and plan to get new ones out of the shulker box when I need them, but I haven't needed them. Oh. It seems like I'm fully out of normal pistons. That's great. Weird. And yeah, we do have a VOD farm on SciCraft server too soon.
Yep. Sorry to probably on Friday.
Friday, I think.
Yeah. The release of the video of the server tour.
I wonder who the guest is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't had a lot of tours because Rego was busy, but now he has time again, so we're catching up with all the 112 projects that we haven't toured yet. So that by the time we update, everything was shown in a server tour at least.
Okay. I think there is. Yeah, we have a lot of projects that have never been shown. I think, or we are still building before we update.
Yeah. I think the Guardian farm wasn't even shown yet, right?
Yeah, there was some list. Yeah.
Or I still think there's gonna be a tour on it.
Yeah. Then there was.
Yeah, the current projects, Mushroom Farm, I mean, Nether Perimeter, Squid Farm
Squid
soon.
Farm. The rabbit farm when it's built.
Rabbit Farm, Polar Bear Farm.
I think we should wait with the polar bear farm until 16. It's a lot
Unless
more,
we do RNG.
a lot more fun in 16.
Yeah. I guess it
Otherwise,
makes
it's
more sense to
yeah.
use an
Otherwise,
intended mechanic there.
otherwise it's just another rabbit farm.
Well, RNG, non-rabbit farm.
Didn't I hear something about RNG with passive mobs was not?
It's not useful,
Yeah.
is what we were talking about. But for polar bears, it's actually useful because you don't want to control how often they spawn. You just want to control that they spawn and not rabbits.
Ah, could you do that?
So with RNG, you get the same mobs each tick. And
Okay,
now you don't care
that's
that it's each
interesting.
tick, you care that it's the same mob.
Because we get so many rabbits compared to polar bears. I've been testing this, so yeah.
Well, the complicated part is probably that you
Set it off.
wow.
Not a big part, but I need to be rebuilt. Hi, Mook.
The interesting part is probably finding out a way to get multiple packs with the polar bears.
Okay.
So that you not only get less rabbits, but only polar bears. Did I check out sodium? Yeah, I checked it out a while back when it wasn't as stable yet. But yeah, it's a really nice mod.
This is Skyrising. He is also streaming, so if you wanna see his view, he's building over there somewhere. There he is. Break this and place it again without setting it off again.
Huge magma cream farm. Why would we need a magma cream farm?
Multium, welcome to the stream. There is
I mean, on
not.
Skyblock we get a magma cream as a side product of the ghast farm, and it's way too much already. No one can use that many magma blocks.
Do you have somebody Icelandic in the chat? Okay, have I broken everything? I'm messed up. I think so.
Well, polar bear farm is a fun project or a unique mob, kind of. Magma cubes are just annoying and you don't actually need them. They're not really interesting then, so yeah. Really no point, I think.
Yeah, it's nice to get an Icelandic person into a chat. I don't see a lot of them except us who are in the technical community. I think there are like 5 of us on different servers. Yeah, we have the like highest per capita of technical Minecraft players. Yeah, there is one on. Well, Hinne is on his own server. We have Alvar on mechanics, and Kirill on Hekate, and me, and I'm probably forgetting somebody.
Why build a rabbit farm when we're going to update soon? Because we have the one double chest of everything goal that we want to finish.
Yeah.
And since there's like 1,000 items in 1.16, we really don't want to collect all of those for double chest. So we want to finish it in 1.12 and then, well, not worry about collecting that much of useless items in 1.16.
Also, like the rabbit farm design I have, it will break in 16. It works in 15, but not in 16. Or it
Break completely?
works, no. It just doesn't spawn like 400 rabbits, it spawns 10.
Yeah, like all the passive mob
Yeah,
farms.
yeah.
You
So
not have them in 16, that's true.
So it doesn't completely break, but it will be quite different. Different rates.
What is she building? Well, you probably mostly hear Helga talking, who's streaming somewhere else. But
yeah,
yeah, we're both building xyor bedrock breakers here.
Yeah.
Which are gonna break this bedrock over there.
Yeah, talking over each other's stream. But you just have to watch 2 at a time. I watch like 5 at a time. So, oops, wrong key.
Yeah, only 975. Thanks, Masa. Have you counted all the different banners?
The banners, yeah.
All the different leather armor colors and yeah, all the rockets. But no, we're not counting them as different, I guess. That's why.
Hi, Squiggles, and my day has been really good. Even though it did nothing important. Yeah, now I'm just correcting my mistakes did earlier when I set off a part of the machine, so I have to rebuild it. Masa, are you in my chat also? Or my stream? I don't need tech support. Like always. Oh, not in my stream. Oh, only watching Sky. Stream squads? I've never seen that.
Yeah, someone linked it in Tab stream recently.
Okay.
Kind of nice multi-Twitch site.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
well, I'm standing still right now because I was tapped out. Yeah.
Yeah, Masa, sometimes when I'm placing blocks, it's like double places them, and I was trying to find which setting I might have have on. It startled me so much. Oh my god.
Didn't even get to see if I actually hit you, but I thought I heard it. So,
Yeah.
I
You
guess I
threw
did.
me down. You're like, yeah. Quite a lot. Okay, after clicker is part of the Lightmatic massa, isn't that right?
After clicker is Tweakro.
It's a tweaker, okay. After. Yeah, I don't have that on. Yeah, it just happens sometimes, and yeah. Can be dangerous in these types of builds, but yeah. You will probably need to see it happen to figure out what it is. I don't have any like fast clicking script or anything. Just the massa mods and Optifine. That's the only thing I have. And carpet client. So, though I have no idea what to do with that.
Yeah, blame XCOM.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, also I don't have the latest versions. I have to go and update. Maybe this is some old thing.
I didn't even update my Tweakro since yesterday. Still has the sensitivity bug. No.
Yeah, it could also be the mouse. That's true.
Well, yeah, okay, true, yeah. Could be a mouse.
Okay, this is where I triggered it last time. Yeah, so now it happened.
So it's locational, or what?
It's not based on like the Lightmatic. It's not like placing into the schematic. So at least, wrong way around.
Yeah, I guess
Fast
YouTube Music
block
just doesn't like me
placement.
today.
Where is fast block placement? Is that in Tweakaro?
Yeah.
Fast placement, remember orientation? No. Is it maybe fast? No. Placement restriction tied to fast. I have no idea what this is.
You want to look in toggles.
Should I turn this on off?
Yeah, if it's on, you should turn it off because
Yeah.
you don't want fast placement right now. But I thought you would have a hotkey for that.
Yeah, I don't have fast placement on. Okay, not this one. This one. Fast placement, remember orientation.
No, that's just a setting.
Yeah. So, I don't have fast placement on. I toggle it here, so it's off. Yeah, it could be the mouse or something.
Yeah, why is the placement stuff category not used? Other Y0 bedrock removers multi-directional. Well, those here go in 3 directions, so they go side to side and then forward. And I think they work in all 4 directions. So this one is rotated 90 degrees from the usual orientation, and it still works. So I don't think they're directional in that way. What is this perimeter for? Well, the original idea was to build a bunch of different mob farms in here. But now 1.16 changed the biomes a bit, so in the Nether Wastes biome, which this will be, I think you can only do a ghast farm. That's really useful. Or gold farm.
Gold farm, I think.
I think ghast farm is in Soulsland Valley. Not sure. Yeah, there's different biomes that are useful for different mobs now. So it's probably only gonna be one big farm in here. And yeah, then another thing was that we actually wanted to build a quarry first to get quartz, but now quartz is renewable in 1.16, so it's not really necessary to build a quarry for that now. And we just build a VOD and mine some quartz by hand. Well, I say some. I guess around 100,000 at least. Yes, these are the bedrock removers. Yeah, Nether skyblock. The problem is that the overworld skyblock is in a totally different location from this. And on the nether side of the overworld skyblock, there's also a perimeter, which hasn't had the Y0 removed yet, but the rest of the bedrock is. But it's way smaller since, well, the nether has the 1:8 conversion. Yeah, I guess we'll probably put a bartering setup close to the gold farm, so it's not too much to transport over. But probably still a bit away since the piglins are probably quite laggy, so you don't want to load both at the same time. Or you want to be able to choose if you want to load both. can get 100,000 quartz. I don't know the exact rates, and they also changed the bartering load table 6 times, I think, now. So not sure, but it's probably all still lag limited. So the gold farm is lag limited, and the number of piglins you have is lag limited, I think. So could get any number of different rates with that. Update suppression still works in 1.16. They actually accidentally broke it, so it would crash the server each time in 1.15 and 1.15.1. But fixed the server crash in 15.2. But apart from that, it's still the same. And then recently they did something. I think they wanted to fix update suppression with big portals. Just crashing on their own. So they introduced this update limit, which doesn't actually break the old update suppression because Rails don't use it, for example. But there's kind of a new kind of update suppression which is not quite that useful as the current one because it update suppresses in the different direction, kind of. So instead of the block you break being what you wanna not cause updates, it's you break a block and 512 blocks later it stops breaking more. If you have a banner chain, for example. So not sure if there's a use for that, but that's super easy now. And fully reliable, so you know the exact number when it happens. Yeah, you can still duplicate blocks without inspiration, yeah. But I don't know of a current general item tube that is not just blocks. Apart from, I think, those super unreliable ones where you log out and throw something at the same time, or I don't know exactly. I mean, those definitely work in single player. So if you crashed or if you close the game while logging out while it saves. Something similar probably also works in multiplayer. So duplicate the mob heads. Would need to check how the tile entity data is set for that. Because you probably would end up with a skeleton head otherwise. How about duping with taking items out? Okay. Wouldn't expect that to work. And you hopefully, if you checked that, you checked it in survival, right? Because if you check duping in creative, then every ghost item you get is would look like duping, but it's just that the server believes the client if you're in creative. So the client pretends you have an item in your hand, and the server just says, yeah, you do. Even if it's a ghost item, basically, if it was survivor. Oh, thank you, Panic, for the raid. How was Trackmania? Yeah, it didn't get timed out. I think you can do 10 emotes now. Wasman changed it, I think. Hey, Panic. Let's see what. Ten emotes, yes. Yeah. But you're also a mod, so I'm not sure if the rules are different there. On it would treats that. Because I don't think it would be able to time out mods. Oh yeah, thanks, Haga.
Hi, Tinny. Just gonna steal your viewers. That's my plan.
I was about to say, no.
Yeah.
Get some of Panic's viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's fine. He probably had the hard decision of deciding which of us to raid.
Yeah. Now I
So-
know who is his favorite. I will remember this.
Of course, I would be most happy if you watched both of our streams, but I don't mind if you just switch over to Haga and stop watching me.
No, you have to watch both. Otherwise, the chat just seems nonsense.
Yeah, true. You won't get the context then, yeah.
Mm.
We already have the emerald ores for the double chest. That's why we made our creeper farm pyramid in extreme hills biome. So while the world was running, we got a lot of emerald ore. It's also why the perimeter is, well, the pixel art, and that is the reason why the perimeter is larger than usual.
Didn't make that jump.
And really funny story about that. Rechenmaschine and Panic
Come on.
planned to build it in an extreme hills that was close to another to an end portal. And I think when Rechen told Panic the coordinates, he forgot a minus sign or something. And at the same spot on the other side of the world was also an extreme hills that was even closer to an end portal. So they used that one. Does Imango regret saying a full double chest of full shulker boxes full of items? No, because he never said that. Nembon said that though. And yeah, we'll probably try to get a full double chest of netherite blocks, but not full of shulker boxes. Oh yeah, and Extreme Hiss was bigger, yeah. No, I didn't see Nembon's bartering farm.
These peeps are genius. I just want to know what they are thinking. Which ones? Which peeps?
We're definitely not geniuses.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Helga is, but I'm not.
Not a genius. Just And height 30.
Yeah, done a full double chest of Schalke boxes is just too much for most items. Or at least too much for a few of the items. Would be crazy. For a lot of items it's not that difficult. We do have it for quite a lot of items, but wouldn't work for everything. Since we also try to set ourselves realistic goals, so that wouldn't be realistic.
Yeah, what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Sorry, what I'm thinking
Go ahead.
is to set this machine off again. I set it off like partly 3 times already.
3 times.
Yeah.
Wow.
But thank God it's only like small parts that start moving.
Yeah, but I also, in one of the earlier machines, set off one of the bottom flying machines, I think 2 or 3 times.
This is a lot harder to build than the mushroom farm. You have to think a lot more while building it. The mushroom farm is just, placing blocks. You don't really need to think.
Yeah, the mushroom farm is just annoying, but you don't need to think that much about it.
Yeah, it's just a lot of blocks, like 1.6 million blocks. But here you really have to, be careful. And the parkour is also a part of this. So maybe extra silent while building this. Well, Panic was building the mushroom farm earlier tonight on stream. But I think it's more important to build this one. Why is this here? Facing the wrong direction.
Not really one is more important than the other. Just whatever you're interested in doing.
I would just also...
This one really isn't totally necessary to get done fast, since the helix is still running.
Yeah, but I've never built one of these.
We'll probably finish the first 8 machines before that is done, yeah.
Oh, nearly made this jump.
How many modules are left? Do you mean the mushroom farm, or do you mean those SciCraft bedrock breakers? Because I don't know exactly what the progress of the what's the mushroom farm is.
Hi, Falco.
But here we have Helga working on the 4th, and that's almost done, and I'm starting the 5th of 15.
Missed this jump again. Yeah, XCOM didn't stream. XCOM, are you in chat? Complaining.
Really need to get your chat open.
Yes, Sky King, I'm not going to turn off my fake sneak here. And I will just be falling every time.
Boring.
Boring. Yeah. Oops.
Yeah, if I had my keyboard overlay working, you could see that I'm holding shift all the time. So.
Yeah. It just hurts your finger. $7,000 diamonds on a pixel art. What are diamonds useful for? Nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, making, yeah. Armor? No. They are not useful for anything except like as a decorational block.
Yeah, real pros trade for armor. Assuming they're playing a version where that is possible.
Mm-hmm. That's decoration is exactly what I thought when I started working on the polar bear farm. They are only useful for decorations. But maybe you want to build like a ice castle with 20 polar bears around. Who knows?
What's lower about which farms after 114? Don't remember anything changing there.
Hi, Jurassic Fighter. Yeah, like the title says, we're building this Y0 breakers, bedrock breakers here. This is number 4 of 15.
Oh yeah, okay, the 113 changes for collisions, yeah. But yeah, in 114 plus nothing should have changed, I think.
Okay. Hi, Pass. Hello, Funky Monk.
But yeah, in general, witch farms have always been slow. I think basically the slowest type of mob farm. Hardest item to get, I'd say that's probably the mob heads. Because those and the rabbit items are the only things that are missing right now. And we have, well, rabbit farm is not super easy, but it's quite straightforward to come up with a design. And the mob heads are a bit more complicated with lightning. Well, the diamonds and the emeralds is basically just grinding, just more work. Not that hard work. Okay, bye.
Yeah, Funky Monk. You know this stalking thing? That was like a private conversation between me and Venom, even if it was like in an open stream. You should
Yeah,
not
we'll try to get a double
repeat
chest
that.
of all mob heads. Double chest of pig spawners. Well, you can't pick up spawners, so can't really store them in a chest. But we'll try to get at least one. That's for sure.
Can I write it in here? Oh, it doesn't work. I thought I had command for mods. Which mods we use? We use a lot of massa mods. I'm gonna try to, if I put it in this.
Double chest of bedrock. Yeah, if you figure out a way of getting, what was it, haste 8
Doesn't
or
work.
efficiency 9 or the other way around, then for sure.
So the mods we use on SciCraft are all the massa mods, or most of us use them. Some use no mods even. And you can find them in the SciCraft Discord. We have like a mods discussion there. Let's see if my Nightbot is working now.
This card is sounding really strange. I'm gonna try restarting.
Yeah, on the Discord we have everything about the mods. Well, the XCOM Draconox plays, wasn't he just playing a bot? Sky, when he got this number, like 6, is it 6 million? I think so. He was just sitting in a helix. Yeah, he did. Oh, it's the wrong pistol.
Ah, you know a way of getting bedrock, yeah. /give. Yeah. Technically vanilla, yes, but not really a survival feature. Yeah, okay, since give is too GD, you just give yourself haste as an effect. Yeah. That's not cheap. I mean, you could also NVT edit the pickaxe to give you efficiency 9. And then use that to get bedrock, but then you could also NVT edit your inventory to have bedrock in there as well. Yeah, of course you don't need to be in creative to use /give or anything, but it's not part of the survival experience of gathering items and so on. Of course you can use commands in survival. The hardest farm to make, I guess if you're asking farm or machine, then I'd say quarry is pretty hard to make and build. Oh. Well, building is usually just work. It's not really that hard. Designing is the difficult part, and designing is probably this Y0 bedrock breaker is harder to design than a quarry. Breakable bedrock in Tweakero would be useless because the server won't give it to you. And downgrading to 1.8 and losing everything that's not compatible is not really an option. I think technically it would be possible that you go somewhere out in the world, remove every non-1.8 thing from the spawn chunks, and never load any chunks that have things in them that you want to keep from after 1.8. Then you could probably do it, but you also need the end, right? So would also need to remove the non-1.8 things from the end.
Yeah, Funky Monk, I'm so disappointed, but you have found your way to my stream. Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, don't even think bedrock is that useful. I mean, sometimes it might be nice to have an unbreakable block, but end portal frames would be more useful. And I don't know if they're possible to get in 1.8. I don't think so though, because they don't populate. And even in 1.12, it's completely impossible to get them. Not even with the way that's theoretical for bedrock. With the high efficiency pickaxes. Even then you couldn't get the end portal frames. Since it's the wrong tool. Because so many blocks don't have a tool assigned. Just like the end portal frames. But yeah, as Muscle says, downgrading is also kind of GD if you pick and choose the features and bugs you want to achieve something. You need to switch versions back and forth for that. How many God Armor sets will we make in 1.14? I don't know if we know a number for that, but enough so that we can each have multiple sets of it, I guess, and not worry about always having to repair them. Hey, Matthew. Mine the stuff with an obsidian pickaxe. There are no obsidian pickaxes. So yeah, in theory, if the game would add a pickaxe that could break redstone or in instant mine, then sure, but that's not in 1.12, and after 1.12 I don't think it's possible that way, since you can't access chunks before they're populated. You could probably still no, I don't think you can actually get an end gateway in the right moment.
So Sky, the iron trapdoors, do they need to be placed in the correct direction?
No.
Okay.
Well, there's one that needs to, which is where the TNT alignment is in front. But those that just activate observers don't need to.
Okay.
And generally, it's just important if they're on top or on bottom.
Okay.
The rotation doesn't really matter, I think. I usually don't use the cactus that much. I have one, I think, in my ender chest here. If I need it. I think I only use it to rotate the terracotta sometimes, but there the orientation doesn't really matter. Just because some people don't like it if the schematic shows something different.
Yeah, like the signs here. And the diamond.
Yeah.
That you know.
I know what's important and can ignore the rest. And I don't know. I know how to click the ignore button in the verifier, you know.
But like I
So it
show
doesn't bother me that much. What will come after version 1.99? Well, that assuming they go on for that long and don't lose interest, there would be 1.100 in normal logic and versioning. Just as after 1.9 there's 1.10. It's not a decimal number, it's a version number.
And here's the most important block, the anvil. In this build.
But since merging is not really following semantic versioning guidelines, you can't really expect them to always have predictable version numbers.
This is xyor's version. He took XCOM's version and made it more compact and less likely to break, I think.
Yep. 1,000 times less likely. Basically 3 instead of 2 TNT tubers. Minecraft 2.0 with circus. Well, Minecraft 2.0 was already released. Was like April Fool's 2015, I think, or 14, something like that. With ISO slabs and redstone bugs.
We are using Lightmatica, which is a bit different than Schematica. Is it based on Schematica, Sky?
Well, the basic idea, yeah.
Yeah, the basic idea, but it's
it's just a better version of it.
Yeah.
I think it started out with everyone wanting a light loader version of Schematica.
I made like
and Massa just realized that rewriting it with more features was nicer, so he did that.
I made like a command. Oh, okay, it's mod, not mods. Mod. Yeah. It works now.
Minecraft 2.0 is clearly Bedrock Edition. Well, they started at 1.0 there, so not really. But technically, if you go by semantic version, you can say 2.0 is a breaking change from the 1.x series. Then yeah, it's broken a few things, so not compatible. Pay to win or pay to bling? Well, since there's really no winning in Minecraft, I think Bedrock is more pay to bling, but basically the maps that you can get on the marketplace are pay to play, so yeah. It's just different ways of getting money from young people. Not really the greatest way of making money, I think.
This schematic, the zero bedrock remover, where could you find that?
xyor has a video on it.
Yeah, it could be on his video.
But I don't know what his YouTube name is.
It's something
you could
different,
probably
yeah?
find it by looking for Y0 3-way or something on YouTube.
Okay, that's the folder. So you found it. Or at least why do I always fall down here? No, I wanted this block. Yeah. Yeah, that's XY. I always forget. I should know this, XY. So he's in chat.
Yeah, people that used multiple names. Oh, why? How does XY know his own name?
Yeah. I saw him in chat, a few minutes ago. I was just trying to remember it. Okay. Oh, I can't place it. Yeah, Galaxy Cat. Welcome. I'm gonna pillar up here, I think.
YouTube not thank you for the music.
So if you want to see somebody build this extremely slowly, you watch my stream. If you want to watch somebody build this fast, you watch a Skyrising stream. He's been building a lot more of these.
I also fall down a lot, just like right now.
Why do they always turn? Oops.
Dreaming of piston, slime, and observers. I think after waking up today, I did some brain crafting. I don't know. Thinking of contraptions in my head without actually playing Minecraft. Usually I don't do that.
I'm starting to think that my mouse is broken somehow. This is a relatively new mouse. I hate buying mice.
Like real mice or computer mice?
Computer mice, you know, yeah. I always have to like I have to try them out in the store, so I make the salesman open all the packages so I can try them out, see if they fit my hand. I'm like the worst customer they've ever gotten.
Yeah, I have to say I ordered quite a lot of stuff online without trying it out.
Yeah,
Just reading your reviews and stuff. But I haven't had a bad experience with that yet.
yeah, you're probably have like this normal size of a hand, which all the mice are made for. Mine is a bit smaller. And yeah.
But though I think I bought my mouse in a store. So I think I might have even tried it out. But I think I also knew beforehand which mouse I wanted to buy.
Yeah, this one I have, some SteelSeries mouse. There are a lot of extra buttons, but my fingers can't reach all of them. So I can only like use a part of the mouse. It's like on the keyboard, I can't use like press 1, 2, 3, and 4. I just can't reach it. So I don't use them as shortcuts. This is like a puzzle. How should I place this?
Yeah, also while building these things, I thought about how you would make it, make a printer that would figure out the right order to place blocks to not cause block updates. Like computer scientist brain coming back there. What would be the most efficient way of implementing that and kind of pathfinding algorithm? Technically, this is still possible in 1.13, just a bit different, and uses up pistons. Yeah, Helix is really dedicated to playing all day and night.
Wrong. Okay. Hello, Zach.
This guy never sleeps.
Yeah, biggest entry. That's a strange problem if you can only update suppress with one player on. It will be interesting. We're gonna update the El Manco Patreon server up to 16, or just start a new world. And the plan there is to have the nether 256 high. So there will be no reason to go up to the nether roof, or just not possible to build anything on the nether roof. And so it will be like a new challenge. And yeah, they were thinking about like bedrock removing from below.
Not complicated, just a bit tedious.
Yeah.
And prepare to prepare some diamond helmets, because those break a lot. That's the
Diamond
easiest
helmet.
technique.
Ah, yeah, okay.
I like how Penny and I did the one for the mushroom farm.
Yeah.
With what is it? I forgot the name. A Chinese place on TIS. Yeah, that basic technique where you use TNT directly next to the piston. But yeah, you take a lot of damage there. Well, some damage, but the armor takes a lot of damage.
Fallen breath, could that be?
Fallen breath, exactly.
Yeah, you can see the scaffolding blocks are my best friend in this build. 10k diamonds. I use slime blocks just to help myself place blocks.
See, I use Tweaker.
Yeah. I think I'm just faster.
But sometimes I just need the slime blocks because Tweaker places the block in the wrong orientation.
Yeah. Exactly as some instances it's just faster.
Or it's a more than one block gap. The Dragon Eggs placed on the right is, yeah, just a scoreboard showing it, but the Helix is currently running. So in this direction, around 1,000 blocks, there's a big machine that there's a bot that drives on a rail in circles and places Dragon Eggs that break the bedrock here. Or rather the 4 layers of bedrock above this layer. And yeah, that's currently happening 1,000 blocks over.
Should we look around for a bit? So here are the other 3. So each one is in like 2 parts. Basically in 3 parts. These are like a station and the machine itself. The first one, and then the station on the other side. Oh, come on. My landing was just through the machine.
It will take around 35 days with 15 machines instead of 450 days. Or 470, something like that.
Okay. No, I missed my chat. Yeah, this guy was just answering my chat.
Was it?
Basically, why we built so many? Is it for speed?
Well, I was
Yeah.
answering my chat, but
Okay,
I guess it
the
applied to
same.
yours as well.
Yeah. It's
My
also.
question was how long it takes in my chat.
Mm,
I guess in yours it was why so many. So kind of the same answer.
also more epic to have like 15 of these running for the flex.
Yeah. Or I was worried about the lake until we reminded him that it's in the Nether. So 50 machines are like we mostly use a pigment farm, portal pigment farm to repair our armor and tools. Or mostly elytra and tools, I guess. But sometimes for bigger occasions, and if it's possible to turn off the mob switch, the guardian farm. We also have another pigment farm in the Nether that we didn't use a lot yet, but that can do 2-player XPs. Yeah.
Okay, wrong. Yeah, I thought I was nearly finished, but you know, like halfway there. Mm.
You're still ahead of me. I'm currently placing the anvil.
Well, yeah, I started like yesterday.
Yeah.
It's getting too warm in my room.
Why are you saying that? I'm feeling that it's getting cold in mine. Because I have the window open.
Yeah, I have the window open, but I have the door closed because it's just right behind me. Doesn't look good on camera to have it open. And yeah, if I'm streaming for a bit, then it gets really warm in here. But it was quite cold today here in Iceland. It's just like 13 degrees.
No, I think it was pretty warm here. Not as warm as the last few days, but now outside it's 14 degrees and inside 21 for me. Why sandstone? It's insta-mineable with a pickaxe if you want to remove the machine later. So it's a nice normal full block.
Yeah, only thing is you have to craft it. That's the boring
Yeah, that's
part.
a bit annoying.
But I think, you know, in the TNT farm, we should like have a sorter because sometimes you craft
You accidentally do it, yeah.
yeah, and yeah, we should have like a sorter too.
I mean, if they would craft properly, you wouldn't have that problem.
Yeah. Should have auto crafters like on Skyblocks.
I mean, if you craft with item scroller, it's impossible to get the wrong item, basically. I think. Unless there's like a desync. An item scroller thinks it's putting some other items in. But yeah. I guess in theory you could use endstone everywhere here, where you used sandstone. If you don't care about
We also have like an epic
turning...
endstone farm.
Exactly.
Endless amount of.
And you don't need to craft it then.
Yeah.
So you run it a bit, have 1,000,000 endstone, and can use that to build stuff.
Mm-hmm. But
you could use packed ice. Yeah, you could use packed ice, but why would you?
yeah.
You could also use diamond blocks, but there's reasons why you don't.
Yeah.
And the reason's probably because they're not as easy to get. But it would be a nice flex, I guess. And this machine uses 1 diamond block.
No, it doesn't.
The schematic uses 1 diamond block.
I didn't take one, but I have the signs still
that.
in my inventory.
Signs.
Yeah. Hello, Guardian GM, if I say this correctly.
I mean, real pros know how to start the machine and don't need the signs.
Yeah, just a casual.
Real pros are only annoyed when they paste the schematic in creative and need to remove the signs because they're immovable.
Yeah, I think it's my mouse. I have to maybe buy a new mouse. I don't want to.
Is there reason not to use netherrack? Well, yeah. You might accidentally not see it because the background is all netherrack, and just don't. It's like if you're around the nether hub somewhere where people like to mine, and you build your redstone on netherrack, then expect it to be removed. Because if it's not on a special block that's not netherrack, I don't care. I'll accidentally mine it and I won't replace it back because it's your fault. It was a netherrack. Oh yeah, those gravity blocks at the concrete and sand storage in the nether. On netherrack. I had to replace that with concrete because, well, then people would actually get mad if I wouldn't put them back. Yeah, I'm using the updated textures. But they're probably slightly outdated compared to what's in the releases. I don't know.
Come on. Yeah, my mouse is breaking. Now when I've been using it for a longer time, it gets worse with time. And this is typical sensor. They're like built to break these click sensors inside of them. I had like an old mouse I had for years, and we took it apart and we just saw the design was designed to fail after a few clicks or a few million clicks.
Well, I've been using my mouse for 5 years and it hasn't broken yet.
This one is like probably just 2 years old or less.
I have the Logitech G502. I think Mango has the same. I think it's a quite common gaming mouse.
What did you say? I'm gonna write it down. Logitech
G502. But as you said, if your hand is smaller, then might not be the right mouse for you.
Now I'm gonna take a bit of a parkour practice because I fell down. Oh, maybe I should just take a flying practice. Do I have it turned on? I'm not going to leave this area yet. I'm gonna finish one of these. And I don't want to move because the helix is running.
Well, you can go to the piston bars. That's outside the range of the piston. Of the helix.
Yeah, Jenny, just next time. And
With movable observer, you probably mean dispenser, right? Because observers are already movable. How many TNT will it take to make a perimeter? Depends how sophisticated the design is. But I think I heard like a few million. Because currently all the world leaders just dupe every block because they can. But it would be enough to dupe every 6 blocks. Or not dupe and drop TNT every 6 blocks. But then you need a counter on your flying machine, and it's probably easier to do every 4 blocks, but then you have more TNT usage. Yeah. Although maybe a counter wouldn't be too difficult if you have, well, you don't have multiple comparators, so can't really use the hopper, dropper, whatever counter.
the one auntie, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. To the stream. Yeah, well, it is a stream channel. Hi, Tiger. It's going good.
I think we're on the same layer now.
Maybe. I'm on layer 19, standing on Y19.
Yeah, same. So I am faster than you. Now we know.
Were you in doubt that I would maybe be faster than you?
I mean, I can pretend to be.
Yeah, I've been using like accurate placement for like 3 months.
I don't want to make you feel bad that you're a bit slower, but
yeah.
Let's say you're much faster than Tab. That's good.
Yeah. I'm also, trying to do this the safe way, not setting it off too many times.
Do I have a certain order of how to build this? Basically just bottom up. Other than that, I'll just go around and see what's the closest I can reach. And how can I reach it without moving around too much? Wait. No piston. Yes, we will need to move the shulkers when we update. And then also move to a, or convert it to a teleport-based mob switch. Because currently, I think all mobs and minecarts don't count to the mob cap. For some weird reason. And also would be less like to have no minecarts there. Just a bit more complicated to have the teleport one. I guess more can go wrong there. But also currently, some people just leave the area while the mob switch is still moving the minecarts around, so that breaks as well. Yeah, imagine watching both streams at once, which reminds me, while some people are coming in, if you hear someone talking in Discord, that's Helga, she's also streaming.
Yeah, for my viewers, Skyrising is also streaming, and I had
There you go,
yeah,
shameless self-promotion.
you did it. Same time.
You're in my stream too now, that's nice to hear. Welcome. Spikes can be directly moved by pistons. Well, they try to teleport away then, if there's a block inside of them. So you need to make sure that they can only teleport to somewhere where you don't want, or you want them to be in the either in the loaded area or not loaded area. Yeah, I'm not saying a teleport-based mob switch is hard. It's just harder than putting them in minecarts and giving them a 5-tick pass to move them over to blocks.
I have to see. Yeah, I think I will not finish this tonight. I'm getting really tired. I'm just tired of my mouse also. Double placing blocks. Tomorrow I have my old mouse here somewhere. Try to build with that one to see if it's my mouse. I can blame my mouse for my slow building.
See, I can't. So if I was slow, I would actually be slow. Although it kind of sounds weird.
I'm gonna finish this layer, and then I'm gonna find somebody to raid while Sky is still streaming. We will end up at his place.
Yeah, I mean, assuming everyone followed our advice and watched the other stream as well, probably won't be a lot of new people.
No. Like, raid with 0 viewers.
Well, it will still say how many viewers, but those viewers were already there and have it open in 2 tabs then, or in the multi-stream.
Thank you, Fabi, for the hosting. Was the alert sound really high? I was trying to turn down the volume on it.
Yes, you can currently use zombie villagers for mob switches, but I wouldn't really expect that to stay forever. I mean, maybe at some point they would also patch the shikers, not counting the mob cap, or make it so they don't count. But I'd say they're probably gonna fix zombie villagers before that.
Thank you, Jenny.
Yeah, withers. That's the plan for the Nether mob switch, since the places would despawn in lazy chunks, and it would also be annoying to have a chunk loading for that. Okay, we're still probably gonna have chunk loading for the withers, but probably closer to spawn. It's just really annoying that the bed and squid switch won't work anymore. It's kind of sad. Thank you, biggest entry, for the 5 bits. This the faster build of, well, maybe.
Hi, Blue Core. Oh. One block.
Building intensifies. Yeah, making mistakes just as you said it.
Okay, I'll finish this layer.
Falling intensifies.
Thank you for the bits, Biggest Sound 3. Okay. I might be here tomorrow night to finish this. I have to finish at least one of these. Okay, I'm gonna send you all over to Sky. And I have...
Oh no, no, you spoiled it. No, I know this.
Oh, it won't be a surprise. Oh. This one. Okay, so thank you for tonight and see you again later. We're going over to Sky in a few minutes, like now.
Minutes?
Few seconds.
Okay. Oh wow, Helga's raiding. What a surprise. Thank you, Helga. What were you doing?
Oh, I was building like a Y0 bedrock remover.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, at the Nether Perimeter.